or it'll be really cold outside. These should never be left in humid weather, never be left in the cold, never be left in the rain. Even if it's in a case, it doesn't matter because the shell will warp. This is still porous. If I just keep dumping water on it, it will swell. It's been lacquered, so it won't swell quickly. But if I start to shave it down, you know. So anyway, it's not perfect. Cool? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to inspect the hoops. So we'll start with the bottom one. What I'll do is I'll take this rag, it's now pretty dirty, and I'll go through and clean it. This is where it's going to get really dirty. I'll clean right underneath where the head sits. Cool. And that's pretty good to go. The next thing I'll do, if I noticed any lugs were pretty tight, I would spray them with WD-40. The bottom head was pretty good, so I'm not going to worry about that necessarily. But if you had to do it, you take one of these lugs out, just lightly spray it, good to go, or like put it on a napkin and roll it around, and put it right back into where it goes, and it will fit perfectly now back in there. For timpani lugs, we dip it in that motor grease. So if you ever look carefully when we get to timpani, we take them apart. We're going to have a jug of it that's only used for that, and we dip it in there. It's like green and blue, and then we stick it in to the drum. Because that lasts for a while. Yes, sir?
So what's the difference between like just a standard snare drum and then like a marching snare?
As far as in general?
Yeah, just in general.
The tension is higher. So the main thing that's different is the tension is extremely high. Like, again, like the heads are made of Kevlar. So they're made of the same thing bulletproof vests are made of. So it's like super, super tight woven material. So when you put pressure on the head, it is super tight. I'm not sure what the pounds are, but if you take a stick and do a rim shot on a marching drum, it's the same decibels as someone shooting a gun right next to your ear. 100%. You could Google that right now. So if someone goes smack, it's the same as someone going bam. So when you see kids in drumline on the field with no earplugs, game over. It's just gunshot, gunshot, gunshot. Yeah, so that's the difference. This is not that. Yes, sir.
Do you know what caliber?
It's a pistol. I don't know. Like, it said this, so it wasn't like I don't know guns. So I don't know. Like a gun that looks like this.
Okay.
Yeah, flesh gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's pretty crazy. Something like 300,000 billion decibels. I don't know. Enough to hurt you.
I like that number.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone else have a question? That's the main difference. I mean, also with that, because there's so much tension, the rims are twice as thick. The lugs are extremely, or sorry, the screws are extremely long and like this thick. The shells are like usually carbon fiber or something that's not wood anymore. At least the best ones. So you have wood shells, but they're going to be pretty thick, so they can hold on to that tension. If I put a marching head on this, it would like break this drum. It would just like crumble it. Yes?
How often do you replace your shells, or you just go until they?
Never.
Never? Oh.
Yeah, unless something bad happens. And then the thing is you buy a drum, it'd be like $600-700. It should last forever. It should like literally last forever. You shouldn't change anything. You might break these or break a lug, but nothing else. Does that make sense? Cool. All right. So again, if you're doing this and one of these are not going in properly, before you switch it out with another one and possibly strip this, just spray it with a little bit of this, or get up in there and just spray a little bit of that. A little goes a long way, and it should be good to go. Cool? So now what we're going to do is reassemble it. Thank you. Let me just grab it like this. No. Yeah. No, don't punch it either. Okay? It also doesn't matter where the logos go. I usually put them on the batter side. I put the logo closer to me so I'm not playing on it. It's just personal preference at that point. You can see the indent of the snares. I'll just line it exactly back up and we'll put it back on there. I have forgotten which side is forward, so We're gonna say it's this one. I could have not told you that, but I'm being honest, guys. So we put this back in. Okay, so now what we're going to do is put tension back on the head, and then I'm going to connect the snares, flip it over, clean this, put tension on the head, then we'll tune it. Cool? Try to do this pretty quickly. Now what I'll do is I'll take this and go to where it's about like that, or finger tight on every lug. I didn't do this much. Is it still running?
Yes.
Cool.